Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a while since I've actually made a proper video, and in this video I'm actually going to be doing a comparison of 3 different Lego sets, specifically from my favorite Lego theme of all time. If you guys didn't know, the Toy Story Lego theme. In this video I'm going to be comparing the Woody's Roundup Lego set, the Trash Compactor Escape, and the Western Train Chase. Now, 3 years ago on my channel, if you do watch my videos a lot, I did a comparison of the Trash Compactor and Woody's Roundup. And recently, just like 2 months ago, I bought the Western Train Chase from eBay, secondhand, from the second market, brand new and sealed. And the reason I'm comparing all 3 of these sets, because these are like the 3 big sets from the Toy Story Lego theme from that year 2010. Now, these sets, like these Lego sets, all 3 of them, they came out in 2010 when I was only 6 years old. I was obviously a huge fan of Lego Toy Story in that year. I wanted all the sets, but obviously I was just 6, only got like 3 sets when it came out. But you know what, with my adult money, now I'm able to get, pretty much like all the sets from eBay. So you got Woody's Roundup, which came out in January of 2010. Now, I've had this set since 2019, and so it's been 7 years now since I've owned that set. The Trash Compactor Escape is the set that I bought next. I bought this set in 2022, so just like 4 years ago. And then the train, like I said, just 2 months ago. Now, Toy Story 5 is coming out this year, so yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of the new Toy Story sets, the buildable characters. I'm not really a huge fan of those. But anyways, let's just get into it. Yeah, so I am 22 years old at the time of this recording, and I still love this Lego theme. It still appeals to me. I'm in my early 20s now, and this Lego theme, these sets came out when I was only 6. I wasn't even 10 yet. So let's talk about, I'm just gonna mention everything here. So these are all the minifigures that you get across these 3 sets. Now, there are a total of 12 unique figures, distinct figures, when you get these 3 sets. But when you buy all 3 of these sets, you will get a total of 15 minifigures. Why is that? Because Woody, Jessie, and Bullseye, they come in Woody's Roundup and the Western Train Chase, and they're identical. So I did not want to include any duplicate figures here. So you get a total of 15 figures, but 12 distinctive figures. As far as characters, you get 9 distinctive minifigures. I'm pretty sure it's 9 because there are there's another version of Woody and Ham, and also there's another alien. But as far as distinctive minifigures, actually no, wait. Yeah, never mind. So you get 9 distinctive minifigures. So all 3 of these sets, like I said, came out in 2010. So this Woody's Roundup set came out in, like I said, the first wave, and this set is based on Toy Story 2, while these 2 sets are based on Toy Story 3. So it's cool that Toy Story 3 gave us larger sets. They gave us 2 big sets for that movie in that year. That's so cool. And there are a bit more of there's also the Garbage Truck Getaway, which is also a bulky set, and that's also from Toy Story 3. But it's just cool that they went out of the way to make these large Toy Story sets. Yeah, so this is Toy Story 2, and these 2 sets are from Toy Story 3. Of course, this is from the opening scene of Toy Story 3. This is from towards the end of the movie. This is from the Woody's Roundup show in Toy Story 2. Alright, now let's talk about the pricing, because I did make a comparison sheet, and I'm going to be comparing and giving points to each set, and we'll see which set really is the winner at the end. So we're going to be doing price, minifigures, build experience, playability, accuracy, display, and whether the set feels complete. Sorry if my handwriting is pretty tiny and bad there, but yeah. So let's talk about the pricing first of all 3 of these sets. Here is the Woody's Roundup set. This set has 4 minifigures. So you get Woody, Jessie, Stinky Pete, and Bullseye. 4 minifigures in the set. This set has 502 pieces and retailed for 80 Australian dollars when it came out in 2010. The Trash Compactor Escape set was slightly more expensive than the Woody's Roundup set, but has less pieces, 370 only, because this set uses a lot more larger parts. This set retailed for 100 Australian dollars, and you got 5 minifigures, which are all 5 of these ones. They all had dirt stain markings. The Western Train Chase is the most expensive one from all 3 of these. This set has the most pieces, being 584. And this set retailed for 160 Australian dollars. That is crazy, because literally the Woody's Roundup set, that set has 502 pieces. This set literally just has 82 pieces more, and they're both in the 500 range, and this set's double the price of this. That is crazy. And this set comes with 6 minifigures, so you got like 4, 5, 6. And the minifigures were Woody, Buzz, Jesse, Bullseye, Rex, and Ham. So yeah, as far as the minifigures exclusivity goes, Woody's Roundup, when the first wave was only released, Jesse, Bullseye, and Stinky Pete, all 3 of these only ever came in this set, and then you can get Woody in the RC set as well. So that made this set pretty valuable. The Trash Compactor Escape set has 4 exclusive minifigures. All 4 of these versions of the characters with dirt stain markings are exclusive, except for Lotso, but he comes in the other $100 set, which is the exact same price as this from the Garbage Truck Getaway. The Western Train Chase, so when this set came out, that made Woody's Roundup only have 1 exclusive figure, which was Stinky Pete. But this set only had 1 tiny exclusive thing about a character, which was Ham, and he's got that hat, or else he came in the Pizza Planet truck. Rex also came in the Pizza Planet truck. So yeah, this set has 6 minifigures, and you don't even get any exclusive minifigures technically if you don't count that tiny hat. So that's kind of weird, man. Like, all right. Anyways, let's start giving points now. So which one do I think has the best price? I just find it ridiculous. Anyways, the Woody's Roundup and the Train set are both Western sets, and they're both like the largest sets as far as piece goes. So that's like pretty cool. But this Western Train Chase for $160 is crazy. Woody's Roundup for $80 is actually pretty good. And this set for $100 is, I guess, decent. But I'm going to start giving points to the prices first. I think Woody's Roundup is definitely the winner here. I think that one has the best value from all 3 of these. So I'm going to be giving 3 points to that. So this is how I'm going to be doing it. So 3. And then which one do I think? Then which one has the second best price? Obviously, I think the Trash Compactor for 100 is so much better than 160 for the Train. So the Train is definitely getting the worst price value. As far as minifigures go, like I said, the Train, I feel like that should have included like the little green aliens with the eye patches, just to make something exclusive. The Trash Compactor set has great minifigures. You can also get the Garbage Truck Getaway and get like the Jesse and Buzz. But I think Woody's Roundup still has probably the best minifigure selection, because at the time, like, you wouldn't, like, it doesn't feel like there's a minifigure missing in this set. You got the 4 Woody's Roundup gang. So yeah, I'm gonna have to like give the most points to Woody's Roundup here. And then second will go the Trash Compactor, and then the Train. Even though the Train has the most minifigures, and it's cool to get like all the main Toy Story characters in one set, but I still think that because there is an exclusive minifigure, that's kind of the reason why I would put it that high. Yeah. All right. As far as build experience goes, the Trash Compactor set has the least amount of pieces, and I personally enjoyed building Woody's Roundup a lot because it was like I'm building literally an architecture with like so many different bricks. Building the Train was so fun as well. It was kind of repetitive, but it was like really fun. I think the Trash Compactor build was fun as well, but like I wouldn't say it was as fun as the Train or the Woody's Roundup. So for this one, I'm going to be giving 3 points to Woody's Roundup. I think that one has the best build. 2 points to the Train. 1 point to the Trash Compactor Escape. Let's talk about playability now, because I love it when back then they had like so many great play features, these sets. So with the Woody's Roundup, you had like very tiny play features where if you like grab one of these, you can like insert it here at the top. The gold mine build is just pretty cool. I love that side edition. Also there was like a little catapult here, so you can put a minifigure and just hit that. There was even like a play feature in the back here where you like turn this and then like the back opens and Sticky Pete can escape. The jail door opens, even those doors open. You can even like remove the roof, and there's even like a money fold you can open in the back. I mean, this set's great, honestly. I think this set is really good. You can also like separate these two sections. Pretty cool in my opinion. The Trash Compactor set, okay, this one is great because like literally it's just so fun to play with this thing and recreate that scene from Toy Story 3, like when the toys are on the conveyor belt. And then you can even like rotate the crane and even like lower this up and down, and even like have characters here. The train set, it's more about the magnets. Like, by the way, these carts, they roll very smoothly and nicely, which I appreciate that. And then they're even connected with magnets, so that's pretty cool. This set has a terrible play feature, which I always like try pulling this, and it's meant to be a trapdoor. So you put like a minifigure like Woody on top, and then he's meant to like fall down, but like it works so poorly. I hate it. And then we have the locomotive, which doesn't really have any play features. And then yeah, even the trash compactor, you got like this platform here where the Lotso is meant to like be controlling this. Alright, so as far as playability goes, I'm giving the most points to the Trash Compactor Escape. I think that set has the best play features from the 3 sets. 2 points to Woody's Roundup, and the train's just getting 1 point. Alright, now let's talk about movie accuracy. It's pretty obvious to say, and this is from what I would say, I think the Woody's Roundup is the most accurate because obviously the set was not based on concept art, and because this set was released in 2010 and Toy Story 2 came out in 1999, so they already knew what they were making. Like, this is obviously like the city, the Western city in the Woody's Roundup TV show. Of course, it was in black and gray, but like this is in color and it's really accurate. I do remember seeing like the jail with the text being in that font, even the sheriff, and there was even a gold mine obviously for Stinky Pete. And also the minifigures, like you're not missing a single minifigure. You got the entire Woody's Roundup gang here. Like, you're not missing a single figure, so everything included is pretty much accurate, which I like, except for probably this chemical, but that's just a very minor. It's just for the Lego set. The Trash Compactor Escape, obviously what they're doing is pretty accurate. Of course, this is not... obviously, the minifigures are way too large here, but of course, like, they had to, like, scale it with the minifigures. They couldn't make the Trash Compactor massive, because it's a playset after all. But what they're doing is pretty accurate, obviously, because, by the way, if you haven't seen Toy Story 3, spoiler alert, so they're on the conveyor belt. When they're on here, then Lotso climbs up here, and then they're like almost near the incinerator, and then the aliens are using this claw to save the toys. So everything included in this set is accurate, like the platforms and each section, it's all accurate. And the amount of minifigures, obviously, they were obviously like the entire, like they were like everyone was included, like all the other toys, but because this is a play set, they got the important characters, like they included Lotso, the aliens, because yeah, they had to, and they included 2 aliens, not 3. And they just threw in a Ham and Woody, and Ham fits perfectly in there. But like I said, if you get the Garbage Truck Getaway, you can get Jesse and Buzz as well. So yeah, that's pretty accurate, but not as accurate as Woody's Roundup. Finally, the train. This is from the opening scene of Toy Story 3. I feel like the carts, they should have been a little bit longer. Obviously, there were more carts in the movie. Like, the locomotive was holding like 7 or 8 carts, but this is a Lego set. Obviously, they were on a budget. Yeah, but I think everything here is pretty much accurate, well, for what it is. Also, that's only meant to be for the Lego set 7597 there. Yeah, not much else with the train as far as accuracy. But I would say that it's probably like, because it is missing a lot of cards, I would say that's probably not the most accurate anyways. And because Rex here is not even meant to be in this card. But again, it's a playset after all. So let's go to my chart here. I'm giving 7594 the most points. 7596 will... number 2. 7597 number 1. This set's also missing like the evil Dr. Porkchop ship and also the car with the aliens. Alright, next is display. So, I think... on display, I would say Woody's Roundup looks the best. I just think this set looks the best on display. Like, seriously, like this, because it's a building set, it's a Western City set. I would have to say this set definitely looks best on display, especially when you have like the 4 minifigures. The Trash Compactor, I would say as a display set, it probably doesn't look great because it's a play set. The train set, though, is very colorful looking, and it looks great on display because it's very colorful. I love the use of different colors. Like, you got like yellow, red here, a bit of green, and then you got like dark bluish gray here, then you got like reddish brown and dark green, and then you got like red here again. So I like the colors here going for the train. I do think it does look very colorful, but I wouldn't say it looks as great on display as the Woody's Roundup. But I'd say it looks better on display than the Trash Compactor Escape. So Woody's Roundup will be getting 3 points. The train will be getting 2 points, and the Trash Compactor will be getting 1 point. All right, the last point is feels complete. And what I mean by that, I mean like, does it feel like anything's missing? All right, let's talk about the train first, because I feel like this set is missing some stuff. At $160, you're just getting like 3 cards with a locomotive and 6 figures. I feel like the figures are the reason why these Toy Story 3 sets are so expensive, but this set should have included track, honestly. Literally, the box art shows the entire train like on a track, so why didn't they include a track here? At least you got this on the side. Include a cactus. I don't know, like, even if you couldn't include another card or that alien card, just include track because it's a train. That's where I feel like this set is a bit incomplete. Here's the Trash Compactor Escape. Honestly, for what it is, I wouldn't say there isn't anything incomplete. Maybe just add one more minifigure to this set. Like maybe like, because we haven't gotten a dirt stained version of Bullseye Rex, but I'm still happy with what's included in this set. Woody's Roundup, for what it is, $80. I actually don't think anything's incomplete in this set. I don't know, maybe just like another like Western City item, like maybe the old school, like a school or something. But even then, like, it doesn't feel like this set is incomplete. It feels like you get everything you needed in this set. So on my points chart, Woody's Roundup is getting 3 points. The Trash Compactor is getting 2, and the Western Train Chase is getting 1. All right. So that's pretty much it for all 3 of these sets. So these are like the 3 big Toy Story Lego sets of 2010, and I own all 3 of them, which is amazing. I think all 3 of these sets are good in their own way. So I'm gonna total the points, and I'll actually like let you know which set turned out to be the winner. All right, so that was 7 rounds, and it was pretty obvious to say that the Woody's Roundup is the winner. And personally, since as a kid, I've always loved the Woody's Roundup. Like, I used to watch like so many like YouTube videos of these Lego sets in general, and Woody's Roundup was one that always appealed to me. And when I got it in 2019, I was like, oh my god, my dream came true. Finally got the set I wanted for so many years. I mean, it's just fantastic. You get like 4 great minifigures in the set, and the Stinky Pete again adds value to the set, him being exclusive. So like, that's like another factor. Stinky Pete's like pretty prominent in Toy Story 2, and also having Jessie, Bullseye, and Woody in the same set. I mean, that's also with the train. But it's a great Western City set. And the Woody's Roundup in first place came at 20 points, which is amazing, actually. The maximum points any set could have gotten was 21, so this one got 20. I guess the only time when this was, when the other sets, I guess, had a higher point than the Woody's Roundup was with the Trash Compactor as far as playability. The Trash Compactor earned 13 points, so 7 points less than the Woody's Roundup, so I guess this is like the second best. Unfortunately, like, I know this will be controversial, and everyone loves the Western Train Chase so much, but this set only scored 9 points. I just feel like there are some flaws with this set, but I still think it's a great set because it's so colorful looking and looks so nice on display as well. And I still like that you get so many minifigures in the same set. It's just nice to have like duplicates of like Bullseye and Jessie and Woody, you know, because those minifigures in this set come in this set as well. Yeah, here's just a look at like the minifigures again. So you got Woody from 2 sets here, Buzz, Jessie from 2 sets, Stinky Pete, Bullseye in 2 sets, Rex, Ham, Lotso, Dirt Stained Woody, 2 aliens, and Ham. Another thing is, all 3 of these sets come with Woody. So like, Woody was like, it was really important for Woody to come in the big sets because Buzz only comes in one of the big sets here, while Woody comes in all 3 of these sets. And the only other set you can get Woody was in the RC set. So like, most 75% of the sets that include Woody are in actually the big sets. Let me know which of these 3 sets is your favorite. You can rank them all 3 from worst to best. Like for me personally, I like the Woody's Roundup the most. Second would be the Trash Compactor. Third would be the train. And that's how it was on the point chart. But yeah, anyways, this video has already been going on for 20 minutes. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.